matchup, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Wizards of Chicago.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And a look at the man under center, now in his 8th season in the National Football League.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 14 carries, 66 yards.
I have to say, partner, their coaches didn't do a very good job of hiding their thoughts this week when they spoke with us, did they? They told us exactly this. We've been good on the ground, but sitting 8th in the league, we know we can kick it up a notch and push for the top 5. So there's no doubt in my mind we'll see them try to establish that ground game early and try and pick up an early lead.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw here.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be out right at the 35.
It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
That's a play that may get lost in the grand scheme of things, but one thing's for sure. You certainly don't want to go 3 and out to start the game. So that's a nice job of finding the right play call and coming up with a first down.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
First down, Minnesota.
A quick throw complete into the flat out left.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
When you look at this defense,
this unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they will tell you that he's the guy that makes his offense go.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. And you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw it right there. They want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, Rich. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. We'll go
throw again. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Wizards put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? What he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Well, the Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
Nice little juke, and they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And, oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. The Vikings send out their punter. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. And for the moment, they're sitting pretty in possession of that number 2 seed. But as we know it often happens, this is all still subject to change.
You're so right about that. But even though the math isn't there yet, I think it's going to take new math for them not to make the playoffs. They're almost certainly going to be in the tournament and certainly going to be a dangerous team if you have to play against them.
And that gets him a little room as he'll take this up over the 10-yard line. 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Off the play fake. Rich. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A great pickup there, 35 yards. And obviously the 1st down to go along with it.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
On 1st and 10, Rich. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. to throw. Rich. Looking middle, and that's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 38-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Rich. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Vikings are going to have it here at their own 15.
Partner, I think this one won't arrive very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And now out comes Minnesota.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game. Or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Here is 3rd and
5. Looking to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
They run right side with Hunt. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. The Vikings send out their punter, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Taking it about the 36. Now a hit and a loose football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. He finds his man, complete. It's Leonard. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
On first down, Rich. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
16 more on that one and another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Throwing on first down. Rich. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Throw left side complete. That's Leonard. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Here's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Operating from the gun. Mueller. Over the middle, complete. That's Leonard.
So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Operating from the gun, Mueller. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Back to throw. Mueller. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Mueller. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Back to throw. Mueller. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. From a yard out. And the Wizards' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. 4th and goal. The defense needed one more stand. They couldn't get it.
I just wonder if they were thinking heavy run here in that situation instead of being able to play the pass, and they were beaten on that possession.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And out now come the Vikings. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're